What's up, y'all? Here with some Devil May Cry 5 today, talking all about V, this brand new mysterious character in the Devil May Cry franchise, and all about his gameplay. We got details finally on everything about his gameplay, courtesy of this brand new interview in Famitsu magazine, and we got translations courtesy of DMC5 info over at Twitter. I got links to the actual article translated courtesy of DMC5 info in the video description below. But go ahead and get started as far as V is concerned. First, I'm going to be talking about him as far as details we found out to him specifically, and then his 3 demons that he summons. So first, getting into V, his natural appearance is actually with white hair and no tattoos, meaning the demonic beasts he summons are connected with his body somehow. Whether that's through spells, magic, or through the book he uses, we'll find out when the game comes out. And Shadow and Griffon, 2 of the demons he summons, correspond to his tattoos, and Nightmare, the other one he summons, corresponds to his hair. He's more vulnerable than Dante and Nero, so you got to be careful of his health while fighting, since he can be staggered and he can't attack much on his own. When the beasts have damaged a demon near death, they'll enter a staggered state and turn violet colored. That's when V can and must deliver the finishing blow with his cane. Then reading the book he carries fills up the devil trigger gauge. Closer to the enemies he is, the faster it fills. He can also use part of the devil trigger gauge to do the cane summons move that we've seen in the trailer, and or make Shadow and Griffon fight automatically for you. Otherwise, you're going to have to fight manually with Shadow and Griffon. That's it for V as far as the details for him specifically, but I gotta say, his natural appearance being actually white hair with no tattoos is pretty interesting. We've been wondering what this character is, who he is, and I'm really wondering now, like, how did he get these demons to summon? How did he get them connected to his body? But anyways, we'll find out when the game comes out. Moving on to the actual demons that he does summon, we're going to be talking about Shadow first. Shadow is the Panther that we all kind of remember from DMC1, but Shadow does short-range type attacks and freely changes forms while attacking, and while near him, he can be used for evasion moves, and V can also ride him. As for Griffon, Griffon does long-range type attacks and speaks English, even translating sometimes for Shadow and Nightmare. While near Griffon, he can be used for double jumping. So as far as both of those two, the things I'm liking most is that they grant V some maneuverability, because that was kind of the thing when I'm watching. He's just kind of walking around. You see right there in the video in the background playing. He's just walking. He's kind of immobile. Even though we don't know what or who V actually is, the mystery continues. But what we do know is that he's not strong. Like, he's pretty weak physically on his own. So it's kind of unique and cool that Capcom found a way to make him viable and be able to play alongside characters like Nero and Dante. Now, last but not least, as far as the 3 demons that V can summon, we got Nightmare, who along with Shadow and Griffon is familiar from DMC1 but has been revamped. Now, summoning Nightmare uses and drains your devil trigger gauge, but is very powerful. He fights automatically unless V rides him, and while riding him, V can control him manually and deliver finishing blows. He isn't very mobile at all, so it's good to carefully choose when to ride him, since you can be surrounded faster and easier by enemies. The first thing I thought of after reading this for Nightmare is I really hope the trade-off between the devil trigger gauge and the power that he brings is a good one. Because if I gotta use my devil trigger gauge to bring him out at all, I really hope that he's as powerful as Capcom says he is. But so far so good. I've seen him in the trailers. He definitely looks sick. I can't wait to use Nightmare and the rest of these too, as far as Shadow and Griffon and Nightmare, all of them. V looks like a super interesting character. Definitely unique. I mean, we've seen Dante, we've seen Nero before. V's a completely different beast altogether, no pun intended. But that is going to be it. I cannot wait to play this game. I also can't wait to play the demo. Whenever they announce a demo that I can play on PS4, I'm going to be down. You're going to be seeing a whole lot of videos for that also. But as for the video, that is going to be it. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like it and subscribe to the channel. There's always much more content on the way, and I'll see y'all later.